Now, it's been an explosive week in the house and someone is about to pay the price. Expect some very strong language from the start and throughout, adult themes and flashing images in the Big Brother live eviction.
This week in the Big Brother house, housemates lost control.
Don't take me for a mug.
Shut up, you bitch.
Well, we've seen your true colours today, haven't we, darling?
If I'm there, they're either just whispering in corners.
Maggot.
Always in the right, always in the right, always in the right, always in the right.
You're embarrassing yourself, darling.
Shut up, you skinny little prick.
She's quite honestly the nastiest girl I've ever met.
I don't hold you in high regard.
That to me was rude.
She's terrifying.
I'm sick of everybody in here scrapping and arguing.
Tonight, 8 housemates face eviction. Ash, Chris, Christopher, Danielle, Charlie, Marlon, Toya and Winston. Who goes? You decide. Please welcome your host, Emma Willis.
Hello and welcome to the third live eviction of Big Brother. Said that there'd be a change in weather this week. We could never have predicted the almighty storm that would hit the Big Brother house. First, it was battered by Hurricane Toya, who left utter destruction in her wake. And then, just as the housemates were rebuilding friendship, Helen took things off the Richter scale. With a row so massive, we are still feeling the aftershocks. Not even the sight of a twerking Matthew in Speedos could calm things down. And if all that wasn't enough, we have now got the biggest eviction so far of the series on our hands. Tonight, you are in the eye of the storm. 8 housemates face eviction, and who leaves is down to you. Remember, you're voting to evict. Now, there are technical problems on one of the mobile networks. So for tonight, you can only vote using the 090 number or the Big Brother app. If you call using your mobile, it will cost you considerably more. So to evict Ash from a landline, call 090 20 44 5801. To evict Chris from a landline, call 090 20 44 5803. To evict Christopher from a landline, call 090 20 44 5804. To evict Danielle from a landline, call 090 20 44 5805. To evict Charlie from a landline, call 090 20 44 5807. To evict Marlon from a landline, call 090 20 44 5810. To evict Toya from a landline, call 090 20 44 5815. Or to evict Winston from a landline, call 090 20 44 5816. Here's Marcus.
BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote on iOS devices via the new Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in tonight's show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please don't try to vote if you're watching Channel 5 +1, +24 or on demand. You can find terms on the Big Brother website.
Okay, so it's been a very busy old week in the house, so here's a blow-by-blow account of the big stories this week.
This week, power couple Toya and Matthew gained control of the nominations.
I am giving you the power to veto the nominations of 3 of your housemates.
The power couple chose to veto the nominations of Ash, Stephen and Marlon.
Before we explain anything, everyone needs to calm the down.
Prick.
Ash, let me tell you something. I
Right?
have
If
never,
you're going to speak to everyone, tell everyone.
disrespected you.
Right?
Don't
You just did right
ever.
then. You just did right
I
then.
spoke to everybody.
Exactly. You disrespected
Never
everybody.
called you a name
Why are
in
you
this
raising your
house.
voice?
Because you just told me to calm.
You know
Why
what,
are you raising your
Winston?
voice? And
Winston,
now
you
you're
need to
shouting.
calm down as well.
And housemates soon had to put their minds together for this week's shopping task.
For this week's shopping task, Big Brother wants to test the theory that great housemates think alike.
Big Brother is asking you if you will twerk it. Will you eat Big Brother's brilliant breakfast?
I can't do this one.
I'm just saying. Why did I say yes?
I ain't eat that, man. I ain't eat that. I can't eat that.
This means that housemates have failed this week's shopping task and will receive a basic shopping budget this week.
All we need is for them to eat that breakfast this morning and we would have passed it.
But it wasn't long before the house was divided once again.
This time of night, basically, when Helen's had a drink, it just starts to get a bit dark and weird.
Moral! It's a question. So why are you playing?
I'm not playing.
So why are you playing?
I'm not playing.
This is the reason why I didn't play this game. So why did you walk in and sit in a group of people that are playing the game?
Trying to play a game? No, I
Whatever,
don't think so.
whatever.
Well, you're the one
Y'all
still
came
talking.
back, you're always in the right.
I know,
Always in the
thank
right,
you. At
always
least
in the
someone
right.
can confirm
Always
it.
in
I
the
think
right,
we're winning the
always
argument,
in the right,
over-talking
always in the
people.
right, always in the right,
Desperate to get the
always in
last
the right,
word.
always
You're
in the right.
embarrassing
There's no point
yourself.
keep going on.
She's pathetic.
I can't believe she reacted like that. That shocked me.
Oh shit, I can believe
I
it.
didn't
Because she
go
wants
in.
to argue with everyone in this house.
You're very bitter, nasty, backstabbing
Nasty.
little bastard.
I think you're
are.
confusing yourself
Yes,
with myself with you, Helen. Why are you coming up to me in my
Tell
face?
me who I'd backstab in this house. Tell
Oh
me.
my god, I'm so
Tell me.
bored. Go
Tell
away,
me.
thank you.
Tell
Why are you
me.
getting in my face?
Big Brother does not tolerate unacceptable behaviour and is issuing you a formal warning. If you repeat this sort of behaviour again, Big Brother may have no choice but to remove you from the house.
It's exhausted me just watching that 2-minute clip. Right, it's about time we caught up with yesterday, and it seems that some people are just never happy.
Day 22, 10:42 a.m. Kimberly and Helen are talking about Helen's pass to the final.
There's so much talk about you with your finalist thing. I'll be very, very interested. I'm sick of it. I'll be very interested when it actually comes up to see what people actually do. No offense.
No,
I'm sure you would be too, just because everyone's like,
oh. Yeah, of course. I'm fucking sick of the whole thing. It's like, it shouldn't be a burden, but it is. I feel like people look at me differently because of it.
It's just strange how it works out. There's always going to be a balance.
Some of the housemates are chatting about sexuality.
I don't like the term straight either. I always think it's like a bit like, I'm
Don't like
straight,
it in a
I
box.
rode, correct. It's like, well, we're all kind of melding now, aren't we, a little bit? Guys are way more comfortable with that. Straight guys are way more comfortable with that. Like, even like going back like to like when I was at school, like, you couldn't say that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And now it's like all people I know, like between like 18 and 25, couldn't give a shit. You know, it's like no one cares. I've never kissed a guy or anything. I've never really see guys, but every now and again I'm just like, he's all right.
Oh.
And so I'm like, I can't say I'm not if I am.
But you've never actually kissed a guy or anything?
Never slept with a
Never
guy.
fancied a guy really. Every now and again you go like, yeah, but no.
You slept with a guy?
I like women too much. Yeah. It's like a 90%, 10% thing.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
that
I
is
can't not
something.
say, I can't go around going I'm straight if I'm not.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm
You ever
just
slept
not.
with a guy?
No, never kissed
He
a
just
guy.
said he's never even kissed a guy.
Yeah, I've slept with a guy, just
They
won't kiss
fucked
him.
him, he just didn't kiss him.
11:03 a.m. Marlon is talking to Big Brother.
So who do you think's going to be evicted this week?
I don't know who I think. I know who I would like. Toya. No brainer. She gets on my nerves. She makes my skin crawl. She looks disgusting. She disgusts me. Just her pettiness and how she struts around this place like she's the queen bee, like she doesn't have to do nothing, like she's just above everyone.
Marlon, how do you think the atmosphere would change in the house if Toya wasn't here?
Oh gosh, it will turn everything on its head. I just think people that she's very, very close to wouldn't know what to do with themselves. Ashley's one of them. Probably Matt. And I just love to see how those two will try and integrate with the rest of the group more so if she was to be gone.
Danielle and Ashley are talking about Kimberly and Helen.
They're doing it over at the pool in front of everyone.
I know, I can see them.
Dear God, man. If that's not getting attention, what is?
I know.
Right, well that's it. That's those training days over. I'll just do it myself. I'm not going to make a short song and dance about it in front of everyone. That's just desperate.
Like, Helen is hilarious. Like, she lost Toya, so she started latching on to Kim, who she fucking hated last week.
Exactly.
It's embarrassing.
Kim must know what's going on.
No, I think Kim just thinks she's popular, so she's just going with it.
Yeah, probably, actually.
I really can't stand Helen. I really can't.
She's a nasty piece of work.
It's getting actually hard to even sleep in the same room as her.
It's her voice that goes through me.
It's terrible.
I mean, how desperate for attention are you? Jesus God, man. I mean, why don't you just start doing a bloody striptease while you're out there?
Or 2 p.m. Ashley and Danielle are in the pod listening in on Christopher and Helen's conversation.
No one holds a grudge in here. Not a single person holds a grudge in here. Everyone gets back to normal, I think, really, really quickly, or makes an effort.
I hope so.
It doesn't drag on.
I don't bear grudges with anyone that said stuff to me.
No, you don't.
I don't.
Did you hear that?
No.
Helen just says, I don't hold grudges with people who say stuff to me.
I don't
hold grudges with people that say stuff to
Jesus.
me. I can't believe I just woke up to that.
Biggest lie she's come out with so far, probably.
I've gone quite close to Ashley, and I feel like it's bad the fact that I basically bonded with her through our mutual hatred of Helen. But
she's a nice girl.
She is a nice girl. I quite like the fact that it makes me feel bad the fact that I probably picked the wrong people to be friends with in the beginning. But then it's like everything happens for a reason. I'm glad I can at least now see what more people are like who I didn't spend more time with before.
For me, just because Ash sits there and has a conversation and tries to make light of every situation, I still know who he is.
So,
I cannot believe he classifies Helen as a lady. I almost...
Lady? She's trash. She's actually a skid mark of society.
Helen is opening up to Jarlath.
If you feel like someone doesn't... I was a knob with you when you first came, and I listened to other people instead of making my own observations.
It's easy done in here.
I know what a tit I can be and how much of a tit I can come across. But then, the more I spoke about you in the diary room and stuff, I just thought, she hasn't fucking done anything to me.
Well, I mean, that really means a lot to me, to be honest, because, I mean, some people haven't even explained what you're explaining.
I'd completely understood. I started speaking to you, in the last week, properly, or a week or so. And I'd have understood if you'd have completely fucked me off. And I'd have just thought, Helen, it's your own fault. I would
Not that harsh.
No, but I would have understood it, because I'm a bit like that.
But I appreciate what you said to me. That means a lot to me, more than you'll probably know, because...
No, this is true. I was going to say it to you, and I was like, I just didn't want to do the whole, can I have a chat with you? No, that's how I have felt for a week or so, but I thought, do you know what, just, maybe don't smother her because you were a dick. I was a dick, I mean, not you. I was a dick.
Charlie's making more of an effort with Helen, isn't she?
See, if Asher wants to go tomorrow, I hope the two of them are up every single frickin' week until they go.
Yeah.
Or I go at least.
I think it's between those two.
I wonder how long the peace is going to last there then. Okay, after the break, we're going to freeze the vote lines and save a few housemates in the old heap ho. Catch you in a few. Welcome back to the third live eviction of Big Brother. The vote lines for tonight's super-sized eviction are now frozen. Lines will reopen later in tonight's show. Now, shortly, I'm going to be talking to the House for the first time to reveal which 3 housemates have received the fewest votes and are therefore safe from eviction. But before we get our hands dirty with all that business, let's have another dose of yesterday. And Stephen is talking rubbish again.
2:31 p.m. For today's task, Big Brother has called Stephen to the diary room.
Stephen,
Yeah.
Big Brother loves listening to you talk.
Right.
And Big Brother wants to put your ability to use unusual words to the test.
Oh, how interesting.
Big Brother wants to increase your vocabulary by giving you some fictitious words to use in conversation.
Right.
Your mission is to use each word in a conversation to describe a housemate and for them to believe it's a real word.
Right.
Stephen, you have 45 minutes to complete your mission.
Don't you worry yourself. I'm on it.
Stephen's first made-up word is hyperdimensionalistic. A person who has different opinions around different people.
I was thinking earlier on, actually, about words that I could describe you as.
Where are you
So I was bored. Hyperdimensionalistic. That's what you are. That means it's a person who likes to have different opinions in different people's company.
No, I disagree with you.
I knew you were going to look at me. Hyperdimensionalistic. It's that is the fact that in certain groups or in certain company, you will have different opinions.
That means hypocrites.
No, it doesn't. It just means the person that has different opinions in different sets of circumstances.
But I
don't. What?
Because I'm always pretty straightforward with what I think. I think you should really get a dictionary.
Stephen's second made-up word is crowbotic. A person who is like a robot and shows very little emotion.
I've just insulted Kimberly because I've told her that I'm not going to repeat it.
You basically called me a hypocrite.
I didn't. I called her hyperdimensionalistic.
I don't know if that works.
So Matthew I would class as crowbotic.
Crowbotic?
Have you not heard of that word either?
Means.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
What does that mean?
Fucking hell. It means that you sort of like, you're a bit of a robot. You say the same things over and over again. And then
what?
No, and then you do it gently.
You just mean robots. What do you mean I say the same things over?
Why don't you just say the same things like you've said skin bum 15 times a day for the
last 3 weeks? That's the one word I've said.
You know, that's
makes me sound boring.
That's not boring.
I don't think your descriptions of people in this house are very accurate.
No,
Steve.
I'm just trying. No, do you know what? Everyone's gonna fucking. Oh my god. Shall I? I thought I have a word for you.
Me? What is
I
it?
was just saying to Matthew, I've been thinking about
Is it a really stupid word?
No. It reminded me when I just turned around with the water. Frosty, have you ever heard that word before?
No.
Like, someone looks spooky. Because you like all this meditation stuff. That you could be classed as frosty, like a warm, not a nice frosty. Because you've got a little bit of a spooky sort of like thing about it, yeah. And you, Sarah Pellant.
Am I?
Yep. I just talk shit sometimes. So when someone asks you, would you do it up the pub for 10 million, when you say no, you're Sherpellant.
Sherpellant?
Sherpellant.
What's Sherpellant?
Which means you just talk rubbish sometimes. Or quite a lot of the time.
I'm Sherpellant.
Sherpellant. Fidiotic.
What's that?
Sometimes means to be fidiotic.
What's that mean?
It means sometimes you can fake how stupid you are.
Fuck off. Well, coming from the person who's never read a book in his life. So rude.
As you manage to impress 5 housemates with your new words, Big Brother is going to reward you with a very special dinner.
Shall I open it? Oh, you are funny, you lot.
Stephen, could you spell a word for Big Brother using your alphabet potato letters?
There you go, Big Brother.
Could you read those words out for Big Brother?
Bastard wanker.
And why are they your favourite words?
I just think they're funny. Like, I always think to myself, like, if I was going to call anyone, say, okay, bastard, you're a bastard. You're a wanker. A lot of blokes call each other wankers, don't they?
Has anyone ever called you a bastard wanker?
Yeah. As a joke.
Have you enjoyed eating your words, Stephen?
I've loved eating my words. That was is that my lesson of the day? Don't say things unless you're prepared to eat them.
.4:52 p.m. Matthew and Ashley are talking about Helen.
She'll always be a self-conscious cow, won't she?
Yeah, like
She'll always show people what she thinks. She wants people to think she's tough.
Yeah.
She's horrible.
I'll ask Big Brother again though.
She's nasty.
Really is nasty. I don't know how people can even be around her in this house. Either they're just thick themselves, or they don't, or they're just like very similar to her. I can't really find, even if someone's good to me, I can't really find someone that they treat other people so badly.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Helen and Mark are talking about Danielle.
I mean, who would have thought a genius couldn't have predicted that by week 3 you and Danielle would be in the pool having a laugh together, having fucking shoulder. Do you know what I mean? I writ it off completely at the start of this week. Writ it off. I was like, it's week 3 now. If she ain't come out of her shell now, it's never going to happen. And she proved me wrong.
And that's why I got so fucking arsey the other night. There was the thing like when Matthew called me a backstabber. And I thought...
I don't even know where that come from.
That's why I got right in his face. I was like, tell me when I backstab someone.
You're a lot of things, but you're not a backstabber.
Fucking backstab. I knew who he meant. He meant Danielle. Yeah. Danielle knows I've slagged her off.
She's well aware of it.
I fucking said it to her face.
Yeah, fucking when we were sat here, yeah.
Oh. I'm watching any girl in this house like a hawk.
Ashley. It's hard for me because I get on with absolutely everybody. When I'm sat with Ashley, I get on with her. Do you know why she's saying things like that? Okay. And this is the honest to God truth, and I haven't said this to her, but it's obvious for me. I do get on with her really well, but she wants someone to snap at her.
She does, I've said
That's what she wants. She wants somebody to snap at her. Because all little tiny things are really getting to her instead of dealing with them and putting them to the back of her mind. She's just getting dead like passive aggressive about it, and she's like snapping. And I even said to her, I said to her yesterday, Ashley, you're going to be the next one to crack, you know, because you're snapping loads. But the fact of the matter is, if she gets in an argument because of her age and because she's an 18-year-old girl, she looks really young. If she gets into an argument with you, God forbid Ash, or Marlon, or anybody like that, she's not going to get no flack for that.
Will she fuck?
I wouldn't be too sure of that if I were you, Mark. OK, which 3 housemates have escaped with nothing more than a close shave tonight? I think it's about time we found out, isn't it? It's time to talk to the house. Big Brother house, this is Emma. Christopher. Danielle. Jarle. Marlon. Toya. Winston. The viewers have spoken. Your fate is sealed. For the last 6 days, the British public have been voting to evict. I can now reveal the 3 housemates with the fewest votes and therefore safe from eviction are, in no particular order, Jolie. Jolie, you are safe. And Christopher. Christopher, you are also safe. And Chris. Chris, you are also safe. Ash. Danielle. Marlon. Toya. Winston. We'll be talking to you again later on this evening to reveal who will be evicted. Okay, so vote lines are once again open, so let your fingers do the talking. Ash, Danielle, Marlon, Toya, or Winston, who do you want to tap out tonight? Now, there are technical problems on one of the mobile networks, so for tonight you can only vote using the 090 number or the Big Brother app. If you are using your mobile, it will cost you considerably more. So, from a landline, call 090 20 44 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. To evict Ash, add 01. To evict Danielle, add 05. To evict Marlon, add 10. To evict Toya, add 15. To evict Winston, add 16.
BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote on iOS devices via the new Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in tonight's show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please don't try to vote if you're watching Channel 5+1, +24 or on demand.
You can find terms on the Big Brother website. Okay, we're going to be back very soon with back to more from yesterday. And an eviction that's going to knock your socks off. Don't go away. Welcome back to Big Brother and our third live eviction with the loudest crowd I have ever experienced. So far tonight, we have saved Jolie, Christopher, and Chris from the jaws of eviction, but there are still 5 housemates treading water, and it is down to you to pick one off. Ash, Danielle, Marlon, Toya, or Winston. Who do you want to sink your teeth into, Suarez style? Lines are still open for you to make your choice, so get voting. Right, it's time for more goings on from yesterday, and after earlier conversations, Chris is back in the closet.
$7:45 p.m. Chris has got something on his mind.
I feel all funny today.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because when we were talking earlier, and people were asking hypothetical questions about, like, you know, would you have sex with a man, would you have sex with a woman, because they're asking Christopher, and I brought up the fact that I was bisexual. And only at that point did it occur to me that that doesn't come up in conversation. Occasionally, you know, that kind of thing. And I suddenly thought, I would guess the majority of my friends don't know that. Unless it's come up in conversation. Some do, some don't, and my family don't. It's the first time I've suddenly thought, I said that on camera, and I feel like, did I just come out and, like, casually not realise that that's what I've done? I feel like I've experienced something without realising it happened. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Can't put the toothpaste back in the tube, can you?
Danielle's discussing Helen and Jarla's reconciliation.
But you know, I was shocked about how forgiving Jali was today.
I wasn't.
I've got that. No, I've got that girl. I've got that girl's number. She's not. I don't want her in my life. I don't want to know anything she knows about me. Is what she'll read on Twitter. That she's not confident. She acts like she is, and she's not.
Yeah.
She can forgive who she wants, but I don't want to hear about it when it all goes tits up, because it will. They don't respect her, and that's the problem.
They're treating her like she's a puppy dog.
Well, she wants to be one, innit?
She's
People will
acting
only
like one.
treat you people only treat you the way you allow them to. She's allowing it. She likes it.
Winston and Matthew are chatting about Helen.
I'm just avoiding Helen.
Have you spoke to her yet or not?
No. We don't speak to each other.
Can you speak to her for the rest of the time?
I don't really need to.
No.
It's a shame everyone's got to be like divided and stuff.
I know.
But I don't know how everyone feels there.
I suppose everyone's got to be playing power at some point.
Yeah.
Everyone's got their power at some point. Got Eviction, suppose, isn't it?
Every time someone goes, it would be really different as well.
Yeah.
Weird though. Are you all feeling alright for the eviction?
Yeah, I feel alright. I just got to go through the motions, isn't it? Of like getting all the shit together, getting ready and worrying, and then.
I keep forgetting that most people are up. Who do you think we're going though? Do you think it'll be Toya?
I mean, that's what
it's interesting. I can see because it's like people who like Toya think Marlon's going to go.
Yeah.
And people who have an issue of Toya think Toya's going to go.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I don't want her to go.
Which one do you think?
I don't really know. I do think Marlon.
Do you think Marlon? Yeah.
But I don't know if anyone's like. She's the only person really that people might be really, really shocked.
I don't know though. I really don't know.
She's done.
That's impossible to know.
I'll be gutted if she leaves.
Changes from week to week, so you just can't call it.
I'll be gutted if she leaves because I think people will be happy.
I'm gonna make a cup of tea then.
I'll have a cup of tea and just warm yourself up. I am.
I think if Toya goes, Ashley and I probably feel really, really isolated. But it does feel different every time someone leaves.
At 8:30 p.m. Stephen is giving Marlon some pre-eviction advice.
I mean, there's no denying it. I know exactly how I was feeling last week, and it weren't nice.
That's how I'm feeling now.
And the thing is that I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm glad I'm not up for nomination because it's not nice, and I can't. And the thing is there's only people that have been up for nomination can know how you're feeling right now, and I feel massively relaxed. But next week I might be up. I might not be. It is what it is, and I'll go through that same process again.
Ashley, Toya and Danielle are talking about some of the boys.
Okay,
Just use their first initial.
Okay, M's a bit of a wet blanket, do you know what I mean? You can just toss him around anywhere. But you know, the thing with Ash is I think, could be he is quite demeaning.
And aggressive.
I just think if Ash went, Helen would absolutely crumble.
Oh, Dave, definitely. Because to her, he's her knight in shining armour.
Do you think so?
Oh, completely.
No, that's her rock there, like.
Total rock, 100%.
No matter how much of a touch she makes of herself, he's going to stand behind her. Which is embarrassing.
Ash is talking to Big Brother.
I don't want to be booed, you know what I mean? Everybody likes to be liked. And obviously I did love it when I got cheers last week. I felt like a warmness. But 3 people have said to me, guilty by association. You know what I mean? Because people can't vote for Helen, and because I'm like always with Helen, and like, I mean, like Helen speaks about people behind, like not behind the backs, but like moans about people, and then people hear it. And because I'm kind of always with her, people get a bit paranoid that I'm also like calling them behind the backs. That's like what Charlie said to me, which I don't like. I just told her like, if I had a problem with her, I'd just tell her, which I do. If someone's pissing me off, I just say, like, you're being a dick. And then Christmas also said, I think people just kind of nominate me because I kind of hang around with Helen. And I think that's a bit unfair on me, really, because I'm my own person. I just hope people have a mind for their own. Mind of their own and just realise I'm a nice guy. I think I'm a nice guy.
I feel like I've got a little crew of, like today, I'd like really met me and Jolly had a really good conversation. And then I looked up and I said something about the witch's coven, and I know that Jolly just let it go over her head. But I had to say to Jolly, because Kim was there, and I went, by the way, I didn't mean Kim earlier. I went, but I just feel like certain people are constantly
Judging, you're just watching.
and casting aspersions.
I wonder who they're talking about. Because I can see her whispering.
Yeah.
Helen. And she's her back to us. And Marlon, like, just kind of listening as well. And Stephen's wandering out. And I seen Chris get uncomfortable and he's just got up and left.
That means they're talking about me. But they
On
can't
me,
say it to
because
my
I seen
face.
her staring at me while she was talking to Mark. She kept looking up. And then the last time she looked up, she looked away, rolling her eyes.
Rolling her eyes at who? You?
I think it was me.
I don't know how you sleep next to her in the bed. I don't know how you sleep next to her in the bed. I just, I don't know how you even do that. I don't know how you can have a conversation with her in a day.
Will they ever learn? I think not. Okay, it's pit stop time. We'll be back here in a few minutes with more from yesterday. Plus, we'll be finding out who's in pole position to be evicted. We'll be back soon. Welcome back to Big Brother and the third live eviction with the loudest crowd in the world. Tonight, Ash, Danielle, Marlon, Toya, or Winston. Who's gonna crash out at the group stages and get sent home on the plane of shame? Voting will be closing for good shortly, so this is your last chance to blow the final whistle on one housemate. Now, as we've said, there are technical problems on one of the mobile networks, so for tonight, you can only vote using the 090 number or the Big Brother app. If you call using your mobile, it will cost you considerably more. From a landline, call 090 20 44 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. To evict Ash, add 01. To evict Danielle, add 05. To evict Marlon, add 10. To evict Toya, add 15. To evict Winston, add 60.
BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote on iOS devices via the new Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in tonight's show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please don't try to vote if you're watching Channel 5+1, +24 or on demand.
You can find terms on the Big Brother website. Right then, let me tickle your taste buds with another helping from yesterday. And Mark's makeover is raising a few eyebrows.
At 8:44 p.m. Mark has given Charlie a makeover.
Everyone, are you ready to see Charlie's new eyebrows?
Yeah. Come on in.
As perfected by me.
Yeah. Come on, Charlie.
Ta-da!
Ready?
Yeah. What the fuck are you laughing at?
They look like they belong on the fucking penguin out of Batman.
What the fuck?
Have a look up. Well, you got to look up there, Charlie. The girls.
Don't you like that? What the fuck are you laughing at, man? I've tried hard to do them.
You did try hard, but it looks like it should be on your eyes.
I've done them the same as mine.
No, you can't.
You got a square face.
She's not a woman. She's a woman. You're a man. You've got stronger features.
I've tried really hard on them, all right.
You did try hard. Well done for trying hard, but it doesn't suit her. You should be a lot thinner.
She doesn't look like a man, she looks like a transvestite with them eyebrows.
You tried, but I don't think she needs them. It's too strong because her face, her Skin's pale and her features are quite strong.
She's not pale, she's from Turkey.
Is he seriously getting upset about that?
Yeah, because he's a drama queen.
That's really pathetic.
I get called a drama queen when I defend myself. He's a drama queen because he can't take criticism.
If you put dark red lippy and a little beauty spot on as well.
Are you winding me up?
No, that'll look gorgeous. That's a classic look.
What, a beauty spot?
Oh God, what are you doing to her?
I know, I think people are laughing at me.
If anybody in this house knows glamour and class, it's me.
I don't know if I can get used to it though, because it makes my eyes look like they're a little bit too close together.
Taking the piss out of her eyebrows.
Huh?
Her abomination.
Abomination!
They are, they
Matthew, I keeps laughing at me. That's my fucking heart, weird. Abomination!
Make it sound like a man. With his eyebrows.
I don't know, why are they too smudged? I think you should have left them very solid.
I don't know if my eyes look too close together.
They make your eyes look
bigger. Yeah, no, because you've tilted them down around the eye. They're like R's, and then it makes them look... I think if you do them like that...
No, do you know what, actually? Do you know what? That's fine. That's the last time I tried to do anything nice for anybody in here. I've tried dead hard to give you nice eyebrows and everyone's...
Oh, stop it.
No, I've tried dead hard
They're
to
not
do
taking
that.
a piss out of you, they're saying that you did a good effort. I think they're taking a piss out of my face. Because
So you're going to leave them on then?
The thing is, everyone thinks I look like a man, Mark. What not?
I think you look like a woman.
Do you reckon?
That's a compliment, isn't
Mark. I'm going to have to take them off. I can't have people laughing at me. If I speak to them about a serious subject and they laugh in my face...
10:38 p.m.
What are you thinking about?
Lots of things.
Oh, okay.
Just formulating opinions. Trying to work you out.
Well, if you figure it out, let me know. I would like to know.
I just get the feeling that you don't really give a shit.
Yeah, I realise that you think that, and that's why I was...
No, I don't. It's just because, like...
No, but you do, because you just said it, actually.
Yeah, but, like, when I talk to you...
So it wasn't true what you just said. Was it true or was it not true?
It's a perception.
It's a perception, yeah.
So that's not truth or false. That's just me perceiving something that could be incorrect or incorrect.
Let me make a prediction now. After tomorrow's eviction, okay, you and Helen will sort your differences out.
100%.
Why?
100%.
The dynamics will change.
The dynamics will
Is that because you think a certain person may go?
Potentially somewhere down the line, I think that you two may talk, and I feel that you two may actually find that you feel better for it. You don't have to. You do what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm the kind of person that if someone, even though I sit there and say I don't want to speak to someone, if someone doesn't apologise or whatever, I'm the kind of person naturally it's like, it's okay, you know, we'll be okay, that's what I'm like.
Because you're clever and you're intelligent and you're
mature. But at the moment I don't like have any intentions to
and
speak to her.
the fact of the matter is...
Okay, yeah, but I think about arguments, I do think what a fucking cow.
You know, you've got to share the kitchen.
I don't look at her every second and think, fucking bitch, I just don't care, it's not worth it.
She is full of remorse. The fact of the matter is, it's eviction eve. Someone's going to go tomorrow. It ain't going to be you, Charlie.
Really?
It ain't going to be you. And then when that person goes, the dynamics are going to change again. And we can't even predict them. Because who would have thought in a billion years how different the house is from this week to last week to the week
before? I've already gone in a week anyway, so you're saying, like, things going to
Stop fucking saying that. You're a massive part of my experience here. You've taught me loads of new words and that. And, like, I never thought I could be made with somebody so different to me, so... And like, you've been a massive part of my experience here since day dot, so has Helen. I'm not saying anybody else hasn't. And I'm not prepared. I'm not ready and I'm not willing to have either of you leave. So, stop saying you're up next week because it makes me sad.
Definitely.
Do you know what I mean?
$12:09 a.m.
I've lost, like, everything. Where's my vest top?
You found it?
No, I can't remember where I put it.
Has like a Rottweiler.
Yeah.
I'll get the brain out and then I get next thing I'm looking like fucking parrot and crown.
Oh God, shut up. Get over that.
I'm guilty by
association
with you. That's what everyone says. I'm pissed off that I'm getting the brunt of your bullshit.
You really? How do you feel about leaving Ash? Well, I wouldn't have gone, would I? Fucking Helen weren't there.
Do you want on that golden badge? I'd still be in the house.
Don't. Feel horrible.
Do you fuck?
I do, I felt that's why tomorrow and...
I'm only messing.
don't know what I'll do if you go tomorrow.
And I think one thing I've realised is that I've got to be, as much as I want to go, I've got to be sensitive to the people that actually want me to stay. And I'm going to miss you. I don't want to leave you here with these people.
Yeah.
But I know you're strong enough. I've told you. We've had so many conversations and stuff. You better not let me down, you know. Then I'll be doing my Ashley campaigns. You know, I'm crazy over doing it. You'll be fine. No matter what happens, you'll be fine. Promise. Don't flip out. Try. I'm the last person that can tell you what to do, but be slow to anger. Pick your battles. That's, I think, one of the best advice I've got coming in here is to pick my battles. Some battles are worth fighting. Others are worth allowing people to look stupid. You know, don't ever let anyone talk down to you. You're not a child. You're a grown woman. And people should respect you because you show people respect. Just don't let anyone take the piss out of you. You've got to be strong.
Chris is in the diary room.
Everyone's paranoid, everyone's worried, and no one wants to go. My feeling on the night before eviction is one of slight dread that I'm going to be eaten alive, but it's a slight dread with a slight sense of excitement that tomorrow night will be different and scary, and it's good to be scared. It's a bit like being told to all stand on a rock in the middle of a lake, but only one of us is stood on a hippo. One of us is going to get swallowed up, and we don't know which one, and it's going to be quick and it's going to be brutal.
So who's going to be swallowed by a hippo? We'll be finding out very soon. So, just to confirm, the voting has closed. We are going to be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail with the news that we have all been waiting for. Oh yes, it's eviction time. So settle in and we will see you very soon. Welcome back to Big Brother and it's eviction time. Danielle, Marlon, Toya, or Winston will be the third housemate to leave the Big Brother house. You've been voting since Sunday and the results are in. It's time to talk to the house. Big Brother house, this is Emma. Ash. Danielle. Marlon. Toya. Winston. The viewers have spoken, your fate is sealed. For the last 6 days, the British public have been voting to evict. I can now reveal the next 3 housemates with the fewest votes and therefore safe from eviction are, in no particular order, Winston. And Danielle. And Marlon. You are safe. Ash. Toya. One of you is about to leave the Big Brother house. I can now reveal the housemate with the most votes, and third to be evicted is... Toya.
It's my time.
Toya, you have lost your place in the Big Brother house. You have 30 seconds to say your goodbyes.
Take it off.
Babe, you go out there and you
Let's
flaunt
get it
it.
off.
Come on.
Your
exit is going to be so fab. Remember what I told you.
It's going to be so fab.
Oh, why are you crying? Come on. Listen, I've got my time with Emma. You're not wasting my time.
Toya, you have been evicted. Please leave the Big Brother house.
I'll get my phone back.
Toya needs to. Toya. Say to Ash. No.
Where's Ashley? Remember what I told you.
Alright.
Matty.
Toya. Watch the balls.
All right.
Alright, just watch the balls, okay? Toya, you smash it. No, just make your exit as good as your entrance.
Look after my Ashley.
10.
Let's go, honey.
8, 7, 6, 5,
Welcome back to Big Brother and the third live eviction. I'm joined by our latest evictee, Toya! I've got to say, Toya.
Yeah.
For that crowd and the amount of booze you've got, you are taking it very well.
Of course I have to.
Because I thought you'd come out here going, I'm not taking any...
Honey, if they're booing, it's because they love me, honey. What do you mean?
And now you're setting them off again.
But they're all following me on Twitter, I bet ya. All of them.
How does it feel to be out?
I'm so relieved.
Honestly, though.
Honestly, I'm really relieved because I felt like it got to a point where I wasn't having fun anymore.
Yeah.
I was bouncing off the walls in the beginning.
It doesn't look like anyone's having fun.
No one's having fun. And unfortunately, Helen is the common denominator in the house. I think if she leaves, everyone, you'll see fun start re-entering in the house. She's regulating the fun.
Okay. We're going to get on to Helen in a little while.
I know.
Let's start with now. Why do you think you've been evicted? Why do you think you had that reaction?
I had that reaction because I'm not afraid to stand up for myself. I will never be backed into a corner. It's just not going to happen. And I'm the type of person that I say what's on my mind. I keep it real. And I refuse to ever be a victim. Not in that house. No way.
Okay, we're going to take a look at you in action in a little while.
But
first, your fellow housemates voted you as the power housemate.
They're confused.
So how did that make you feel? Were you wanting to have the power, or was it something that once you got, you thought, you know what, I don't know what I want to do here. Because all the paranoia that happened with that secret powerhouse mate,
Yeah.
I mean, surely, did that put you off?
No. To be honest, I wanted it, partly because I did want red velvet cake, partly. And also as well, I felt like I was more neutral, like I could, and that's the reason why they voted me for Powerhouse, because they knew that I'd be very honest and I'd be very balanced, but I just didn't realise that balance meant looking after a certain side, and I'm not about that. I was very happy to get the power, and I was happy that I chose Matthew. I would not change that for the world.
Okay, as we've said, and as you've said, and as everyone's quite aware, you are not afraid to speak your mind.
No, honey, I'm Nigerian. We don't
Would
do
you
that.
like to have a look at yourself speaking your mind?
Go on then.
Here you go.
I will blow like Hurricane Toya. Believe me on that one.
I don't know why Matt's getting so defensive. I'm only saying what everyone was saying when he was in there. Don't make assumptions about me. Gets on my fucking tits.
The difference between me and you, I can say it to your face. You're an immature little boy. That's what you are. An immature child.
Everyone needs to calm the fuck down.
Prick.
I'm a prick. I'm a prick, so I'm gonna fuck off. Well, you need to calm down because I'm not gonna explain myself to you.
Why are you raising your voice, Toya?
Winston, don't pipe up now. Marlon, I know that you need this to validate you. I know you need an audience, a mirror, a camera just to validate you. But darling, you need to grow up.
I refuse to be kicked. I refuse to be shouted at, and I refuse to be goaded. It will not happen.
Wow. So, your face was saying to me lots of different things watching that back.
Yeah.
How do you feel watching that back and seeing yourself in action?
Yeah, I mean, I am Hurricane Toya. When I'm annoyed, I'm really angry. But I'm the type of person, I own it. When I've done something wrong, I'll apologise. You saw me and Matt have that conversation. I'm a type of person, when I'm annoyed, you will know. And I'm not a 1 to 10 type of person. You take me to that point. I don't regret any of that. The only regret I have is being angry enough to empower somebody else to get me to that point. That is the only thing I regret. But, you know.
It seemed quite a shame because the whole night, when you had the argument with Ash and Marlon and Winston, when you know the whole when you'd vetoed their nominations, it seemed like he was just confused as to what he didn't really seem. None of them seemed to get what you'd actually had to do. Do you know what I mean? And that you hadn't nominated, you'd taken away, and that even though you'd taken them away, it hadn't really changed anything apart from Kim was safe. That was it. It seemed the problem was when you got defensive. And you said, everybody calm that down.
Sorry, Mum.
Your tone kind of gets quite high and it
does.
comes across quite overwhelming.
Yeah, I think what people need to bear in mind is myself and Matthew were sitting there, and before I blew, on 2 occasions, I said, let me explain. And I wasn't given that opportunity to explain. I had Winston just talking nonsense. I had Ash talking nonsense, and I had some other people screaming and shouting, and it's all on us. At the same time, people hear but they don't listen, and I felt backed into a corner. I had to defend myself, and that's exactly what I did. I wouldn't change any of it.
Do you think you could have stayed calmer and defended yourself? Because if you had, you might not be out here tonight.
Maybe, but I don't regret anything that I said. For me, I just felt backed into a corner, and I felt like I really had to defend myself.
Do you feel like Matthew kind of left you out there?
No,
to deal with it all yourself?
Matthew deals with things different to me. I don't judge him on it. Even when Helen, she used that against him to say that I'd taken the flak, I didn't take the flak. I was defending myself. I wasn't defending Matthew. Matthew dealt with it the way he wanted to, and I don't look at him any different for it at all.
Okay, let's talk about Marlon. Where did the beef begin?
Beef? Fully lamb.
What was the problem with you and Marlon?
Do you know what the problem is with Marlon? He needs this to validate him, and I get that. But Marlon's ego is over here, and really he's over there.
But what was the one thing? We don't seem to know where this problem with the two of you began.
Do you know something? When I walked into the house, my spirit really didn't take to him too much. And I think that I just don't like it when people are overly arrogant. It's like they're overcompensating for something. He's not a leader. I don't respect people that are sheep. I don't respect people that don't respect themselves. He doesn't respect himself. Where it came from, I don't know, but we're here, so,
Okay, enough of Marlon. We've got to get on to Helen. Hurricane Helen kind of entered the house.
No.
When Hurricane Toya had calmed down.
Cool.
What do you think of her behaviour?
she's a very confused girl. She's got a lot of issues. She's very angry, and her anger is very sporadic. She's just confused. I lost hope over Helen.
Well, you were quite close early on.
Yeah.
And then the last couple of days, you haven't had anything to do with each other.
I haven't.
What was the changing point in that relationship? Because when you had the argument the other night, she was the one that took you to the toilet. She was the one that tried to calm you down. And then, again, we don't really know what that moment was when everything changed with the two of you.
The moment changed when we had a conversation. Well, I conversate, she roars. And I took her into the toilet and I broke it down for her, and I was completely honest.
We saw you say that she needs to think about the things she's
She
saying.
does, and I really broke it down for her. The way I would break it down to my friends on the outside who I genuinely love and care about. And she took that and she ran outside and she started seeking some type of affirmation outside. At that point, I was like, you know what? I'll wash my hands of her. She's dug her grave. The rest is up to her.
How much does she dominate the atmosphere in the house? Because Chris has been in the diary room saying she kind of sets the tone for how the whole day goes, really.
She sets the tone. Usually her mood is dictated on whether she gets red wine or not. So if she ain't getting red wine, beep is going to hit the fan. And when she does, she's a completely different person. Honestly, I don't think she's inherently bad. I just think that she's just very, very angry.
Hurricane Toya didn't swear live on television, which was fantastic. Toya, thank you very much. You have been a fascinating housemate. Here are your best bits.
Yay!
It's Toya.
Toya.
You alright?
I'm shitting it.
She's the feisty one, without a doubt.
Yes. Woo, honey, it fucking stinks. I don't want any more hummus.
If she doesn't fanny around, she'll just give her answers straight.
Why can't he just make a decision? The public are going to say Toya's a bitch, but I actually don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I don't really give a shit. I will always sound a warning like, stop it. And if they don't, fuck it. I will blow like Hurricane Toya. Everyone needs to calm the fuck down. Let me tell you something. I have never, ever disrespected. What? Don't take me for a mug. Don't take me. I should fuck off. You should fuck off.
I refuse to be shouted at and I've refused to be goaded. It will not happen.
Will you be a cow, Toya?
It's been a cow for the last 10 days.
I just think she's really fun.
Hello.
Toya is a smart, snappy woman.
Sorry, I've got my fanning spray.
That's good.
Big brother, you know I've got hygiene issues. I don't like stuff like that. My time in the house has been positively Toya. You like that one?
Toya, you were most certainly a firecracker.
Thank
you so much. Go and see friends and family. So, Hurricane Toya is back in the open. Do you know what? She's very lovely. Okay, it's time for the power to return to the house. Big brother, it's over to you.
This is Big Brother. Scary. Housemates, the power is returning to the house. Helen, please stand up.
What are you doing to me?
Ashley, please stand up. Kimberly, please stand up. Danielle, please stand up.
The women.
Jale, please stand up.
Slim Shady.
Big Brother has decided that this week it's girl power.
I don't want it.
Girls, the power now lies with you. Each and every one of you, including Jale, is safe from this week's eviction.
have to do yet.
Choose one.
That's why I'm not too.
However, all of the boys are now up for eviction.
Sorry.
Come back up again, guys.
Already.
Their fate lies in the girls' hands. On Monday, the girls will have the power to choose which boys to save and which boys will face the public vote. Over the next 72 hours, the girls will have the opportunity to test the boys to help them decide who deserves to remain in the house and who deserves to face the public vote. Boys, you will need to work hard to impress the girls, starting right now. Remember, none of you are safe.
You all look beautiful.
Oh, thanks, Chris.
I see you.
Ass licker.
Starting now, so what do we do?
Oh no, I'm pink.
Look at the boys' little brains ticking. What are we gonna have to do? So it's girl power in the house this week, and I'm sure those ladies are ready to spice things up. But shall I tell you what I want? What I really, really want? I want Rylan on bit on the side.
Oh, X Factor winner, a Big Brother legend, and Pauline in front of this lot. Hurry up and get down here. We'll see you at 5.
Okay, I'm on my way. As ever, the Big Brother website has all the latest up-to-the-minute news from the house. The highlight show will be back tomorrow night at 9 p.m. And join us here next Friday for the 4th live eviction of the series. Thanks for watching and good night.
Chill out.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the quiz.
Yeah.
What have you been doing? They've had the
Is everything on
we all
tape
said the
for
lads.
us?
I said the
Oh, I love it.
I said the boys for the power.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We all said the boys.
I said the girls said the power.
Oh, did you? Well, majority probably went
Do
with
we
the
have
lads.
power
then
over
they got it.
refreshments? Can we have some?
Yes.
Come on.
And then share the
Hold on, you got the
boys.
power, you decide.
How long?
We'll
I
sell
want
them.
some fucking alcohol. Come on.
I
wonder how many we'll have to see.
It might just be 2 boys.
They've not explained how many yet, have they?
It might just be 2 boys left. It might be 2 boys left.
We're going to
He went all
Not
Harry boys.
Describe morning
the quizzes that we've been asked.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it was.
He asked us to describe all you in a sentence.
We're 22 and we'll be basing our opinion on that. So it's only the boys that have been asked.
Good job. It's a good job. I said nice things.
That's why they want those. That's why they want those.
A bit on the side. I want 2 in 1 hour.
I'm alright. I'm alright. We're just as nice things about it last night. They go like this to me, they go, "Go on, get back in the mix."
Maybe 3 or 4.